Hello guys, so today's Leetcode problem is to find the minimum operations to exceed the threshold value greater than k basically. So what is given that we have given input array and we have three conditions. First, take two smallest elements from the num, that is for example let's say x and y. Remove the x and y from the array and add minimum of x comma y into 2 plus maximum of x comma y into the array. So basically it will generate the single number combination of the x and y, and we have to repeat this process until we get the smallest element in the array which is greater than the k, and the k is given as an input. For example, let's understand this with a simple case. Given the array 2, 11, 10, 1, 3 and k is a 10. So what is the first step? Take two smallest element from the num. So smallest element is a 1, 2. So x is a 1, for example, let's say, or 2, y is a 1, x, y. So we have to remove it. So I will remove from this. So my array now will become, in this step will become 11, 10 and 3, right? And now I have to add minimum of x, y, that is a 1 into 2 plus maximum of x, y, that is a 2, so plus 2. So 2 into 1, 2 plus 2, that is a 4. So I will add 4 in my array. So my array will look like this now, 11, 10, 3, 4, right? I have to again repeat the process. Now two smallest element is a 3, 4. So I will remove them from the array. So my array will become 11, 10 and I will add a new element who will the combination of the 3, 4. So minimum of 3, 4 is a 3, 3 into 2 plus 4, 3 into 2, 6 plus 4, 10. So 11, 10 and again 10. And now given the condition that we have to repeat this process until the smallest element in a array is greater than k, right? Greater than or equal to, basically given that the greater than equal to. So now if you see in our array all the elements are greater than or equal to 10, which is a given k value, right? So simple thing is that. So how we can solve this problem? Basically we don't have to find the minimum element always. So what we can do, we can use a mean heap in this approach. Basically if you know, in mean heap we always maintain the smallest element at the top. So what we can do, we have the given array 2, 11, 10, 1, 3, right? If we convert this into the mean heap, so mean heap will look something like this, 1, 2, 3, 10, 11. So every time what we will do, we will run a while loop until these elements are greater than 2, because at least we need 2 elements in the heap, and the smallest element is mean heap until it is the less than k. So until it is less than k, just repeat this process. What is the process? Take first top 2 elements of the mean heap, that is 1, 2, right? And remove them from the heap. So it will remove and add a new element which will be the first element. First top element is a 1 into 2 plus 2, that is a 4. So after pushing 4 into the mean heap, it will look like this, 3, 4, 10, 11. Again I will take top 2 elements from the mean heap and I will add the element that will be the combination of this element, again will become the 10. So 10, 10, 11, and at this step I can see the top element is greater than equal to k. So I will just stop here. So code for this is given like this. So we are using the mini over here, and in the mini we are using I am using the heap file library, heap queue library for it. I am repeating this process until the length is greater than equal to 2 and the num of k, means the top element of the heap is less than the k. I am incrementing the ops plus 1 every time, and I am doing this condition until this condition is true, and at last I am returning the ops. Time complexity would be the n log n, because we are looping. In worst case we can loop over all the elements of the array and log n for this operation, pushing